Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Bingocraft. Now you may notice I'm not starting this out in third person. I just wanted to walk around a little bit. I've been flying around a lot. While I was editing last video, I noticed I wasn't really enjoying my base. I was really just flying over it. But as we're walking through here, this is what I wanted. I wanted this feeling of walking through like a magical fairy lands. And are you kidding me? Really? Not sure quite what happened there. But anyways, again, welcome back to Bingocraft. Now, last episode, we built this beautiful little stable area for our horses. They're producing quite the amount of pitcher pods as well. So we have those guys set up, and we also have our cows here. I don't really have a need for cows, but these are just like, just to add to the vibe, make it more immersive. Just trying to make the place have a, more alive feeling. And we also got our horse stables here. These are cool. Oh, and I still didn't replace that. Whoops. I don't even think I have those over here. Anyways, regardless, we built this last episode, these horse stables, which I had a little bit of trouble with, but not too much. It actually mostly went pretty smoothly, I'd say. I forgot to come back and whack some of these, but it's fine. But yeah, we come in here, we got our horses, got a few. I want to, again, put stats up for them, but I won't do that today. But this is what I really wanted to show you. Look at this bingo horse. We have an official horse for the Bingocraft server. This is incredible. And he's even complete with his own saddle and armor. Look at that. And we can come out here and just, ride around. And the server feels way less laggy today. It feels incredible, actually. Anyways, this is the bingo horse. But that is not all. Look at that. We match. I'm going through an identity crisis and don't know what armor trim I want. This is the same armor trim, except for the hat. What's the hat? It's the Wayfinder. Yeah. This is us now. We're matching with the bingo horse. So yeah, now we can ride the bingo horse throughout the land of bingo. It's not bingo. I guess maybe. But we built this beautiful place back here for our horses, and I think it looks so cute and cozy. But that is not our focus for today, because if we approach the wheat field, you may notice a few trees I've built. Now you may be wondering, why didn't I build these on camera? I did record building these, but OBS did not like the fact that I was recording building these and decided to crash. And now I don't have that. I don't have most of that footage, I'll tell you that. But these are some trees I was building for our tree line, and I think these look really good. This is what I was building in my creative world. Noodling around, I was just trying to find a design that I liked, and this was the first one I built, obviously, because you can see the texturing with the acacia. Still needs some work. I don't think I need acacia up there, but you get it. But yes, I did build this on camera, and that didn't work out for me too well. So we're here now. But look at them. I think they look super cool. And this is what I wanted for this tree line, because I mean, as you saw down there, they're very visible. That's exactly what I wanted, because what I was talking about was how, like, from down here, this is very flat. Like, if you look down here, the wheat field is very flat. Like, imagine those trees weren't there. It was just blue sky, which, is fine if that's what you're going for, but I wasn't. So I decided to plop some trees there, and I think it looks incredible. Unfortunately, the OBS didn't actually want to work, so yeah. But this is one of the plans for today. I figured we'll get right into it since there's a lot to talk about. Actually, this being one of them. How you doing, bud? Yeah, so the new baby mob update came out, and that is, I mean, if you're a fan of that, that's cool. I'm not too big on it, but I mean, obviously we'll check it out. But yeah, they added a bunch of new baby mobs, or they redid the designs and I think the behaviors of some of them, and they even did like an overhaul of the rabbit, so that's pretty cool. We will check that out afterwards, but I'm just gonna steal his bed and we'll get to these trees. Anyways, fly up a little bit. This is what I want. So I want this line to go all the way around, even up into the snow. It'll probably start like around here, because I don't want too much of this. I don't want too much wheat, because it's not the most fun to be placing wheat 24/7, I'll be completely honest. So this is kind of where I want the tree line to begin. I kind of want the wheat field to fade out here-ish. So I think that'll be the plan. And obviously it'll wrap around all the way over into this area over here. That's the plan anyways. It should be relatively easy to do. It'll just be a lot of building these, a lot of building trees. It's a good thing I enjoy playing this game a lot. So, but I think we can go ahead and get started because, I mean, I don't know how much yapping I can really do. They're trees. Let me move this over a little bit. Now, I'm not an expert in custom trees. I'm gonna be honest. I think my custom trees actually really suck, but I think these are some of the best that I've done. And I've tried to do custom trees in the past, but mine are so bad. They're so bad. So I really was trying to get good. Oh, please. Oh, come on, really? But anyways, I am loving how these trees are coming out. I think they are looking pretty good. So, I mean, I don't mind just building and building and building trees all day because I want to get better. I want to get to a point where I can just kind of build these on the whim and not really have to think about it that much. Oh, and having the friendly mobs turned off, like having the sound turned off, is so lovely. I don't have to hear the wind or this thing constantly making noises every 2 seconds. It's wonderful. Anyways, if you look at the trees, there's actually a few different types of leaves. So we have obviously the base is spruce, and we have some birch accents where there would be like the sun shining on it, wherever that is, where the sun would be shining, like in, you know, areas that wouldn't be as shaded. It is, you know, a little bit lighter of a leaf, also a different texture, so it makes it look a little more natural. And we also have some, like a little bit, a very small amount of acacia just on the top here where it would be, you know, where the sun would be shining the brightest on it. So, you know, I think these are coming out very well, but let's go ahead and get to building. Okay, now this isn't rocket science. I mean, to some people, to me, it kind of is. One of my biggest problems with custom trees was I was making them way too dense, like way too dense. I was basically just slapping a bunch of leaves on a log and calling it a day, which, you know, can work for some people, but it wasn't working for me. So one of the things I did was I was kind of going off of those trees as well about using like fences to create air pockets, so it's not just strictly leaves. I think it came out so good. And these aren't even really that different from a normal Minecraft spruce tree, except for that fact. And also, it is dark. I can't really see that well. Don't build at night, all right? You also shouldn't mine at night, I know that. Okay, brand new day. It'll probably take me a while to build this tree because I'm talking while doing it, so I'm not really focused. Also, it is a little bit difficult to build these with happy gas because, I mean, they're trees. He's getting stuck everywhere, so. Building these trees is also something very, very relaxing. I love building like natural things. Having everything flow together nicely is like just something I really want here. And I might need to make this tree taller. Yeah, I'll probably have to end up doing that. But anyways, this is basically the tree done. I think, yeah, that should be tall enough. I'll go ahead and take these two. I'll take these two, and I'll add pale oak. And you get back here. What? I clicked. What? Okay, well, take two. Anyways, this is the framing of the tree. Now we can add the leaves. Now it's mainly just going to be spruce, as we know, and as I'm going, I might add some birch leaves. It might make it easier for me. Yeah, but this is where the happy ghast isn't really going to be the most useful because, well, he's gonna get stuck on everything, so can't really be having that. Oh, and I don't have shears either. I forgot the shears. That sucks. Oh well. Yeah, I really hate that I lost that footage, so I couldn't, you know, build these with you guys. But it's fine. It was being a butt. It's been being a butt all day. Ooh, like this. And then we can do like this. And then that. Yeah, this is working. But yeah, afterwards we can go and add some highlights and, you know, really make this thing pop. And then we can build so many more. We're gonna have a lot of work to do. It's fine. I did sign up for this. I will say that. Okay, sorry. Looking at this tree, this top bit. I don't know what exactly is going on here, but this does not look correct. Let's just get this thinning out up here. How about that? Yeah, we'll just get it like this. Yeah, I'm trying not to make it too perfect of a shape. We can. Oh, didn't mean to do that. We can do like this. Yeah, that'll work. Just kind of make it a little less samey. Now, if we come out here, yeah, we need to definitely add some stuff down here. We need to make this a little thicker. Oh yeah, there's a whole section missing down here. I didn't do this. What? Okay, we'll just finish adding some details here, and this time we're gonna kind of start to thin it out. So here on the tip of the tree, we will have a gradient. Where's my birch? Guess we'll do spruce, birch, acacia. Now, obviously, I know this isn't how it would be in real life because this entire thing would be, you know, all lit up, but you get the what we're going for. Now we can go and just replace some leaves here and there with some birch just to make it, you know, fade better. And I'll also go to bed here in a second. Kind of let it be more of a natural fade. Anyways, as we pan out, here is the shape of our tree. Now we just need to actually go in and add the highlights, which is relatively easy. The highlights are just like, they're just here to really look cool, but I'm just thinking like what would stand out here? And I'm thinking all of these leaves in, you know, open spaces, you know, spots you can see. Like leaves in there won't get as much sunlight as the leaves out here, obviously, so gotta add some variation. Also, I am fully aware that the entire back portion of the tree is not finished, but we'll get to that later, I promise. I don't want to add too many birch leaves, so I'll leave some that are spruce just to break it up so you're not just looking at birch. Like what makes sense? Okay, I'd say this is going pretty well so far. I think it's a pretty good looking tree. I'm happy with this one. Okay, and now if we pull back, this should be, yep, this is a mostly complete tree, obviously except for the back. So we'll go ahead and do that. And I do want to add some like little designs to the bottom, like the actual trunk there. I just don't know. I don't know what I'll put to make that look more natural, but we can just let the gas fly off for now. And we can finish the back of the tree. You know, we'll add some stuff here and there, just make it somewhat interesting. I mean, you have to, right? Whoop, got a parkour as well. All right, so the back is mostly finished. Now we can just come through here and add some highlights. And towards the bottom here, we don't really need to add as much because one, you're not going to see this, and two, I mean, we're also being shaded by other trees, so we don't need highlights all the way through this area here. So I think that is a successful tree. Now we just got to do that a few 100 times at least. Yeah, I can get all that done today, right? All right, so after a little bit of building, I can show you what I've done. So if we turn around, here are some beautiful trees that I decided to build, and I think this is coming out beautifully. Now, I will say, there is not that many here. This is actually the next day. These take a long time to build. The happy gas, while they are very useful, they are very slow as well. It takes a long time to get these trees built, but I think this is coming out really well. And if we quickly go over here down to, where I was saying it was flat, if we look here, it looks really good. I love how this is turning out here so much. It is looking absolutely incredible in my opinion. Now imagine if we had a bunch more trees all around. I think that'll look super awesome. But we are not done with this, however. If you come through here, you may notice it's a bit flat. There's not a whole lot going on here. So let's go ahead and change that. I'm actually going to hop into a copy of the realm and show you what I was thinking I was going to do with the forest floor. Okay, now we are on a creative copy of the world. As you can see, I'm flying. This is weird being here and creative, but here is my idea. Now, I didn't want to go too crazy with like shrubbery. I will probably add some, but when I was looking at all the inspiration for, the type of trees I wanted to build, a lot of the forests had very flat like sight lines. You can see right through everything. So I didn't want to add too many bushes where, it wasn't really going to be necessary. And I think this looks pretty good. I don't know if I'll keep the podzol, but I kind of like it. I might keep it. But yes, as you can see, we got some moss, which means we're gonna have to go get some of that and some bone meal as well. And we have the mossy cobble. This is probably gonna be the most annoying to get, but it should be okay. And here's one of my favorite things. I'll probably have to clean this up in the future, but I added like a dead fallen over tree. I think this looks really good, and it really adds to what I'm looking at here. See, we got that side versus this side. This side has got a lot more interesting things going on, so I think we should be able to do this. And I don't know why I still have a totem in my hand, but I think this looks really good. So let's go ahead and get some materials for this. We're going to need a lot of these. And I don't really feel like farming up vines for them. I might just go try to tear down some jungle temples. Yeah, in due time, Anyways, let's go ahead and go back to the realm and go ahead and do that. And we are back here in the realm now. I think we can go get some mossy cobble. I believe I know where a jungle temple is. Back where the trading hall is, there should be, I believe there is a temple somewhere not too far from that. All right, here we are at the trading hall. Now, I believe there's one pretty close that way. I almost jumped in the water. Not over here. Not over here by what Lewis is doing. I don't think it's over here. I think there is also a jungle by the creeper farm. We might need to go there. Yeah, I don't wanna encroach on whatever Lewis is doing over here. Let's just leave. Okay, so we're now approaching the creeper farm, and still need to get rid of that pillar there, but I believe there was a forest around here somewhere. Jungle, there it is. Okay, so I think this might have one in it. Maybe. I really hope so, because I don't want to get a lot of vines for that. That's going to be very unfun for me. There should be one through here. What is going on here? That's not normal. Fly up a bit, maybe? Where are we residing at, Jungle Temple? I'm 90% sure there's one over here. I'm pretty sure. Pretty certain. Please, can I get a Jungle Temple? Maybe. Is there none over here? I could have sworn there was one. Well, this is a problem. Am I blind? Am I, like, not seeing one? I could have sworn there was. Anyways. So, looks like there's not. We will have to go farm it naturally, I guess. Unless maybe I find one randomly. That'd be nice, but I don't think that's gonna happen. So, let me just go to sleep real quick up here, and we can continue. I thought there was one. I really did. I really did think there was one. And maybe if we just fly around, I really don't want to have to gather a bunch of vines. So I'm gonna fly around a bit. Maybe I can find another forest or another jungle, and I'll catch up with you if I find one. I did end up finding some more forest. Maybe, just maybe, there's something here we can do. Please. Give me anything. Oh, that's it. That's one. Okay. Good, good, good. That didn't take forever. Okay. See, I knew. I knew there was it was somewhere near the creeper farm. I knew it. I could not remember where though. Okay. Well, I'm sure no one's going to be too upset if I tear this thing down. I mean, I'm just taking the mossy cobbles. So yeah, I'm going to just take all of this. Hopefully no one cares. All right, now that I have completely got rid of that jungle temple, we can head back to base now and start working on some forest floor ideas. All right, so we are back to the farmlands. Now, I even got some bone meal here so we can work on this, but for now, we can actually start adding the details. So, if you look in my inventory, this is not it. In fact, in the box of goods, and in the ender chest, of course, there is... Oh god. Now these are my paper shulkers, but I needed space. So in this, whoa, that's a good amount of mossy cobble. We shouldn't need much more than that for, today, because I mean, obviously, I don't plan on building more trees on camera today, but I do want to get some of this forest floor done. So I think we can start setting this up properly. And let me just quickly throw all this useless stuff in a junk shulker for right now. We do not need all of this at the moment. All right, there we go. Much better. So now we can actually do this. And I might get some mushrooms too. I think the brown mushrooms could really add something here. I'm not too sure, but let's go ahead and get started placing this. And I should even have one singular block of moss. Here it is. And I don't really feel like building a moss farm. Otherwise, I would make my life a lot easier, but I'm not going to do that. So we're just gonna bop. Yeah, and we're gonna have to get rid of some of these leaves. But I think we can just go ahead and start randomly placing. I'm not exactly sure. I don't want too much of this. I want it to be kind of spread out in a very natural looking way. So thinking we have some rocks mainly on like the points, like the edges here. I think that could look really good. Maybe a rock here. A nice rock. Wow, look at that rock. That's a good rock. We'll go ahead and put some moss. How about right here? Bone meal that, yes. Bone meal some more. Oh, never mind. I got a bunch of leaves in the way. Okay, so if we pull back a little bit, yes, that is basically what I wanted. Now, obviously, that knocked over tree is really gonna do something here, but I don't know if I'll do it right there. I think let's put a rock here. I think this could work. This is looking like it needs a rock. That's more moss here. I don't want like super tall grass coming through here, so ooh, and we even got one of those. I don't like how colorful it is right away. I think if we tuck these in somewhere, I think that's where it'll look really good. And I do think I'll get some podzol because I think it was really drawing in some attention here. And I kind of like it. So I think off camera I'll do that part. But for now, this is what we got to work with. Now I'm going to quickly fly over to one of my various chest monsters I have around the area and grab some tuff. I should have a good amount of tuff in here. Yes, I do. Yes, I do indeed. I don't have a stone cutter here, however. Let me go grab one of those. And bop. And we're gonna need some slabs, some tough slabs here, and some pale oak. And grab some pale oak. Might need the wood. Oh, let's go and make some wood here. There we go. And that should be good. Now, where do I want this tree? Where do I want this dead tree? It's not really a dead tree. It's just kind of like a knocked over tree. I'm thinking maybe, I mean, like it was in the creative world, maybe further back? Yeah, I think right here could look cool, maybe. Because I do still need a tree here. I do, maybe I'll move it back like here. I think here will look decently fine. So now I'll just make it look like a dead tree. Make it look like it fell over. Ooh, kind of looks like it maybe fell on the rock. That's kind of neat. Not sure if I'll keep that, but it looks interesting. Okay, and maybe we just have it lay on the ground for the rest of this so it doesn't look too out of the ordinary. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, I think that'll look really good. So now we just need, something there. And boom, that's a fallen tree, all right. Now if we just look in the forest, it adds a little bit more. Again, we got that side, the bland side, and we got this side, the less bland side. I do think some podzol would look really good through here, but for now, I think this looks really good. So this is the plan for the forest floor. Now, we gotta build a lot. We gotta build a lot more trees and do a lot more decorating. Oh boy. However, though, I do not want to spend too long doing this. I really want to get started on some other things I had in mind. But this is basically what we want. So we'll leave that there for right now. But as you guys know, the new baby mob update is now out, and I have not messed around with it like at all. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to travel around, and we are going to breed some animals together and just see what the baby mobs look like, and even get the golden dandelion that I really want to get. I do have some plans for it. I know I said I wasn't the most excited about the baby mob update, but I really want to get some stuff done for it. And don't pay attention to this. This is just an idea. I wanted to extend this farm out, but I think if we breed these guys, maybe we can get some cute little baby mobs here. And I might need to cull the herd. Sorry guys. Oh, I'm sorry guys. I'm very sorry. Okay, yeah, that's enough. That's enough cows, I think. All right, let's get some babies in here. Come on. You guys breed, and let's just see what they look like. I've never actually seen them yet. Move. Oh my God, look at him. Oh, he's so adorable. Oh, he's so cute. Hi, buddy. How you doing? Okay, you know what? I love him. He's great. We definitely need some golden dandelions so we can get the so we can keep him a baby. But for now, maybe we get these guys to breed. Maybe we get a little baby sniffer. I mean, he'll be absolutely useless just like every other baby mob, but it's fine. We can do it. So we're definitely gonna need some seeds as well, so we'll just take some of those and fly over, see if we can find a couple chickens, maybe. Oh, there's a sheep. There's 2 sheep. Okay, well, this is perfect for you two. All right, what we got? What we working with? Oh my God, look at the little lamb. Oh, look at him. He's adorable. I love him. You're pretty great, my guy. All right, now you two are parents. You gotta look after him. Look at him. Aw, he's adorable. All right, well, about what I expected. Is there chickens like anywhere? Chickens? Oh, there's 8 chicken. Oh, 2 chickens. Nice. Okay, sweet. So we can get the little baby one. All right, you come here. There's a string over here. You come here and make baby. Oh, look at him. He's the cube. Look at him. He's perfect. Oh my God, you are absolutely adorable, my little guy. Oh my God, look at him run around. Again, not too big on the baby mob update, but I mean, these guys are adorable, so I can't be, I can't be too mad. Anyways, if we actually fly to the windmill, I believe I should have dandelions in here at some point, somewhere, maybe. Yes, I do. And we can go ahead and make some golden dandelions. So let's see. It should just be golden nuggets, right? Yep, golden dandelion. Wow. Okay, let's go back over. We'll feed this to the little baby cow. Hi, buddy. How you doing? Whoop. Oh, there we go. Nice. And we can plant these. Oh, these look super cool. I might actually use these for some farms. I might actually wait. I could put some here. Wow, those actually look really cool. And I mean, it's only gold. I don't really have any other use for gold, so I think that could look cool. I don't know. Okay, well, there's all my dandelions. That's good. We'll just have to make some more. This is a great little addition to the game, just to add a little bit more, like, variation. I'm not, again, I don't think they're that useful other than aesthetic purposes. So that is the only downside about them, in my opinion. But they're cute. You can't really be too mad at them. I mean, look at him. Look at his little face. Look at that face. But there is something else I actually was very excited about whenever I first heard that these guys were going to be added. I was wanting this for my library, and now that we actually have the ability to do so, now that I'm really happy we can. So we come down the elevator here. We'll go to the chest monster in the industrial part of the library. And let me just, where are they? I got them. Here they are. I had like 10 of these. I actually gave 5 of them away. But I was thinking we get a couple of these gastlings to hatch down here, and we feed them one of these golden dandelions so we can have little ghosts flying around everywhere. I think I could just add a little more life to the place. I don't want to have them just flying around in random places. So we'll just need like a block and some water. Do I have a block? No. Oh, I got some andesite slabs. Okay, that works. Now I don't know if I want all 5 of them floating them around my little area. So we're just gonna like, we'll do 3. We'll do 3 for right now. I think that'll work. And let's go ahead and grab this. All right, guys. That doesn't work like that. That's unfortunate. Okay, I'm gonna need some more water. All right, got some water. Now we will just bop, bop, bop. Nice. And yeah, now I guess we'll just sit and wait for these guys to grow. This is gonna be very fun. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, they're alive. How you guys doing? Oh, they're alive. Eat, eat, eat. Okay, now I have a bunch of little baby ghasts flying around. This is cool. How are you guys doing? I don't know what I'm gonna name them. I guess write in the comments if you got any names for these guys, because I don't plan on naming them just yet. So yeah, how are you doing? Oh, they're so cute. I remember when Peter was just your guys' age. Anyways. We are going to pick that up. We don't need these anymore. But I think that is all I really wanted to do with these baby mobs is just get a couple of these guys in. I think they could look cool. I don't know. Just add to, a little bit of the vibe, but maybe, I don't know. Could I potentially put these guys in the blue forest and maybe make them like not fly away? We'll have to see, but I might also get a couple more of these guys and actually let them grow up to get some more ghasts, because I only have one happy ghast, and that's Peter. So also this guy, I don't know where his buddy went. He kind of disappeared, but he's been, this is yeah, don't worry about that. This is he was here and now he's not, so I don't know what happened there. So this guy's kind of been working back and forth. This is actually the first time he's stayed at one spot. I don't know exactly why, but yeah, so we got those guys here now. Maybe I don't know what I'll name them. So yeah, leave in the comments what I should name them. But anyways, I think that is a great place to leave it off. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you like this video, please leave a like, and I'll see you next time.